Hello, everybody.
Ha!
Are you ready for what the Ember is cooking? So, I do have my quote-unquote ring gear on for this. Meanwhile, this one's just... I mean, you're mostly naked.
Hang on.
Hold on. Oh, what? We haven't even transitioned yet. Now we have. Did you just say you're praying it isn't burnt? Did you just say that?
There. Now I got ring gear on. I took all the accessories off. It's ring gear now.
But yes, hi. Do I look fashionable? I feel like I should give it a little background for the text, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys don't need to be heard. The only person who needs to be heard is me.
Wow.
It's okay, you sound like you're gonna die soon anyways. Over there. Pestilence. Plague-born child. I could try and give it a little background. Hold on. Or actually, you know what I could probably do? Give me a minute. I got an idea. The Ember is cooking. Give me a minute. What?
I'm just waiting patiently.
You're just waiting patiently.
Just chilling.
We could also have you guys, like, up. Oh my god, I had a stroke. How does that seem? Does that seem better, having you guys go across the top? Top would be good.
Yeah, right. I can actually read what they're saying now.
We're gonna move you guys up just a little bit more.
Just scooch.
I might figure out something better in the future, but for now, I mean, this is my first time doing like a just chatting stream where I'm not trying to fucking
just chatting.
Yeah, have it be all nice and whatnot. All right, so we have 4 tier lists we're going through. We're kind of just doing this on the fly. All right, you have a good eep.
Rest well, May.
I apologize in advance. This will not be relaxing, so do not try and fall asleep to this. All right, but yes, we are starting out with championship title design. So we have all of these lovely championships that I know very little about.
That's all right. I will walk you through what they are based off of what they look like.
Okay. Oh my god.
Stop staring at Soup. Stop staring
Okay,
at Soup.
Starting off.
So.
This one is...
This is the Intercontinental Championship.
This is an older one.
It is. This is like circa 1998-ish.
I don't like it. It's okay. I don't like how flat it looks.
I don't like how flat
it looks very flat. Like, it doesn't have much to it. And to be honest, the next two are kind of in the same boat.
Okay, well, actually pull them up. You'll see some different... So, like, another Intercontinental. This is the one that got changed. It got changed to...
Wait, is that like people on the side?
It's people wrestling in different styles for the different continents that...
Okay, I actually like that one a lot more then.
Yeah, and the white leather as opposed to the black leather, which everything had the black leather.
You know what? Yeah, I like that actually because of the fact that it does show off intercontinental as opposed to this, which is just, I mean, this one's just...
Well, if you notice, it has continents all over it. Yeah, but
showcasing the wrestling as opposed to like showcasing the continents is a little different.
All right, so this one you're probably not gonna like because it took away all those wrestling side plates and everything like that.
Yeah, this is kind of... It looks like if fucking Yukon Cornelius got his grubby mitts on it. It was like gold! Sorry.
It's absolute trash tier?
It's absolute trash tier.
All right. So. This beauty.
This is very America.
This is known as the winged eagle. Winged eagle.
The winged angles. I didn't think like a Kurt Angle.
It will be when he dies. But just look at how...
Did you just say that?
Yeah, I did. And then we moved past it. Look at how beautiful this is. You know this is a champion.
Yeah. I like the how they look on the side. I don't know how to describe it, but
The side plates? You like the foiling to the side plates?
I like how they got like the ruffles. Yeah. Oh my god, this title's so ruffly and frilly. It is a very pretty title. Also, I'm not doing these and where I'm like being like, oh, this one's better than this one, so I'll move it ahead. Like
No, they just get a tier.
I'm just dropping them in.
Alright, this one. This is circa like 1960s, 1950s. This is the WWWF.
Also, I don't know, Mike, if it's shown up in 7TV yet, but we do have an emote, if I can find it. Hold on. We have an emote called Ember versus Mike, and it's Roman and Drew. I feel like it's very accurate. So we do have some other Drew ones though, and I have some more that I need to upload later. Now that the ones are done pending moderation. So yeah, enjoy. I don't know if that one showed up yet. That's one I added last night. But we have some good ones. We have some very good ones. I like Weave. Sorry, Chad. I'm thinking about Drew. Anyways.
Anyway, so Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
I don't want to knock it because of how old it is, but I do want to knock it how old
That's
it
fine.
is.
That's fine.
I'm gonna give it a meh. A meh because of how old, but it's since it's for what is the United States, right? And it's got the big old Merca on it. It works. It's not great, but it's kind of interesting. What is this color palette and this velvet?
So this is what the WWWF Championship turned into.
I don't want to know anymore. I don't need to know anymore. That bitch is ugly. That is the girl who gets bullied in school.
Okay, and then when it started getting more popular and they started earning more money, they updated it to this.
Okay.
This is the final or second to final WWWF Heavyweight Championship.
I don't know, Chief. I don't know. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but
That's okay.
It's not the worst.
We're still in the WWWF.
This is very America. Very America. Trying to figure out what it is on the sides, though.
Israel, Japan, France. It's places where this was actually defended.
Okay. Kind of cool, but I think it's also a meh. Like, these older titles all kind of feel like meh.
Well...
Because they're, you know...
Yeah, and I get that. I do.
I like the blue on this one,
yeah,
but
this
still...
is the same... It's that same title, just thinner and with blue leather.
Yeah, it's still meh. Oh my god. This doesn't even look like a title.
So, after the WWWF became the WWF, it went from the Worldwide Wrestling Federation to just the World Wrestling Federation.
The World Wildlife Foundation.
They moved to this title.
Okay.
I don't know what the 8 side plates say.
I don't like the 8 side plates. They're giving that plaque that was on the wall at every school.
But this title was held by pretty much one man.
Yeah.
Which,
well,
let me fact check.
I don't know who this one man is, but his title is Ugly AF.
So he held that title for 2,803 days.
That's like what? How many years?
Let me do math. 7.6 years.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah. Yeah. So, after Bruno, they changed their title up a little bit.
Okay.
So that's where we got the black leather, and
I do like the black and silver, but then again, I'm just a sucker for that kind of
that's fine.
combo.
You're welcome to enjoy what you enjoy.
So I'm gonna stick it in beautiful. I feel like there should be a tier in between matte and beautiful of it's okay.
Again, this was just an update to the belt.
I like it. I like it as well. I mean, it has things that represent what it stands for.
Mm-hmm. This was the precursor to the winged eagle. The winged eagle. I can't talk today.
I can tell.
So what do you think about the winged eagle with the white instead of the blue?
I think it's good. I think it might be a little better. See, the problem with white is I always think about, like, oh my god, it's gonna get so dirty.
Well, it's also leather, so...
It's gonna get twashed.
Alright, then we have the big eagle.
The big eagle? Oh my god, Shark, does that eagle tie it together?
The Big Eagle Championship. This one was late 90s, early 2000s, before they unified the championships for the first time.
God damn, yeah, goddamn, alright.
Yeah, Big Eagle.
It's a fucking championship, alright. A champion! I don't know.
Does it help? Does it help if I explain it this way?
Uh-huh.
You've seen the size of Triple H, right?
Uh-huh.
When he would wear that title,
uh-huh,
it almost came up to his nipples. That's how big that title is.
I'm sorry, that ruined it for me.
Now this is a very interesting championship. This is the U.S. Championship.
Specifically for John Cena, though. I do like it. It is kind of a neat design.
But how would you feel if I told you that flag, the word life, the U.S., all of that in the middle there? Spins. It's a spinner title.
Top tier design. Top tier design. Just because it spins. Hey, these are looking a little more familiar now.
Yep. So here's the...
I like these colors. I genuinely think these colors are really good.
The women's championship there with the teal.
They're so satisfying. They're not like the stereotypical, like, oh, it's girly. Oh, look, it's pink.
So.
Anyways, this is also top tier design.
Women wrestlers used to not be called women wrestlers.
They used to be called divas.
They were divas.
Diva Star.
So how do you feel about the diva butterfly title?
So, like, there's another one.
Correct. That was that was the final Divas title. Like, that's the initial one.
This one's okay. I don't know, because, like, I like them both, but I don't know. And we are doing quite good. We are talking about titles and doing tier lists for wrestling for WrestleMania week. I like it. I don't think it's as good as the final one, though. So.
Okay, well, now grab the final one, because we've already examined that.
Final one is gorgeous.
Alright, this one...
This looks like a Texan's belt buckle.
So, this is the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
So, it was the tier below World Champion. This was given to people who they could see becoming a World Champion, but wanted to see how they conducted themselves with a belt.
Okay.
Because while you have a title, you have to hold yourself differently, you have to portray yourself differently.
You know, what I realized is I didn't even need my headphones on, because it's not...
You don't need your headphones on.
I was getting in the mood, okay?
So, this was the test, pretty much.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. The cream always rises to the top. I would highly recommend watching that promo, the cream promo he did, because it's just him pulling the same cup of creamer out of random spots.
And then putting it on Mean Gene's head.
And if you like Macho Man, there is somebody who kind of took his oh yeah and made it into his own thing, which is Otis. Otis is a behemoth of a man. Hold on. Picture this man going, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like this is a fucking man. Anyways, I like this kind of. I wouldn't say it's beautiful, but I would say it's good.
So that one, by the way.
I guess I would say it's beautiful.
That title was around the same time as
You've seen him too? I love Otis. Okay.
So these two were along the same time as each other. For chat who can't see what I'm actually pointing to on the screen, it's the
which ones?
That one.
I don't even know if my mouse is showing. Is my mouse showing up? Are we capturing my cursor? Hold on.
I don't know. You tell me. It says you're capturing your cursor.
Okay.
Okay.
So
chat says yes.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
This one is the same as this one.
Yes, they were held. They were shown. They were
at the same time.
At the same time, yes. This one is weird. This is the martial arts heavyweight champion. This is an MMA belt.
Okay.
From the, 70s or 80s.
It's going down here because I don't like that it's piss yellow.
I don't like the types of matches that were held by that.
I really actually... This is gorgeous. The purple is so different. I like the shapes.
Yeah, so this is the best thing to come out of the cruiserweight division.
I don't know what the fuck a cruiserweight is.
Everyone who weighs 205 pounds or less is considered a cruiserweight. It's a weight class.
So me.
Me as well.
Okay.
Barely.
So we could fight?
Yeah.
Oh no!
But it's a lot of people like the LWO, the high flippy.
Okay, so
around.
it's less of here's my strength and more of here's how fast I am.
Yes.
Didn't we already see this title?
No. So after the big eagle, they went for a more
like Rey Mysterio.
They went back towards the winged eagle because people hated the big eagle and how the fact that it covers half the wrestler's body.
I do want to say that it is really funny because the day that we looked up how tall is Rey Mysterio and how much does he weigh, and I was just looking at it and looking at you and being like, oh my god, they're just the same.
I'm built like a luchador.
You really are, and it's funny.
Arriba.
Guys, don't worry. He's Puerto Rican. He's not. Chill. Listen, his model might be pasty as fuck, but listen, that's just VTubing for you.
That's just the skin tone she picked for me, and I forgot what the codes were to
you could
change.
do, I believe it's +1. There you go. You've acquired...
Whoa.
Oh, you want to go just head mode? You want to go just head?
No, I don't want to go just head. That's too dark. That's far darker than I am, so we'll stay white.
I can edit it a little bit.
We'll see.
I can make it.
We'll work on that for later.
For now, this works out because let's see here's the funny thing. Let me get really close to you. If I stand close to you, you act. It has the same effect as real life, where you suddenly become your skin tone. I bring out the Latino in you.
All right. So, what do you think of Winged Eagle V2?
I think I'm probably going to put it in the same as... Because it was this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to put it in the same... I think this one is admittedly better than that one, and I'm tempted to move that one down, actually.
You're welcome to.
But also, I don't think it's bad, because they basically look the same.
They are. They just...
The color of the belt is the only thing different. And I think the longer I look at that one, the worse it might get.
Winged Eagle V2 is slightly pulled out as well.
Add another tier? What do you mean by add another tier? Also, hey, look at that. Look at that up there. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, WrestleMania. Hey, guys, guess what's happening right now?
Guess what's not happening right now.
Well, it's not happening right now, but it will be. Like, between and Beautiful. Yeah, but also, I kind of just want to... I don't know. I never actually used the tier list website before.
I've never done it either. All right.
Why is there a dude on it? Is it just for this one specific man?
I think this is one of the custom belts.
Okay, yeah. Can I go on record and say that it looks like he died and this is his tombstone? It's like that fucking image. Like, you know how like some tombstones have like the little circles on them?
Yes, hang on.
And it's like that old photo of
I gotta do something. Hang on.
Your grandma.
Because I think I know who that is.
I mean, you know what else we could do? We could technically just... Excuse me. Yeah, set as my desktop background. No, thank you. Are you trying to Google search it? Yeah, no, it literally... And for that, I'm sorry. It's not bad, but I'm sorry. Dead Grandma Vibes is not...
I can't figure out who it's for.
That's okay. Dead Grandma Vibes is going in barely acceptable.
But I think that's our good friend Terry Bolero. So, when John Cena had the spinner belt, right? People who won it from him did very specific things to make it their own. So, like The Miz. He took the WWE logo, and he locked it in place upside down, so it was an M.
Okay.
This one is for a wrestler known as Edge. Edge was billed as the rated R superstar.
Okay.
So, this is his spinner belt, and this one still spins.
Okay. So, like, it is okay. I still think... I think if they got rid of the white square, it would be better. But also, my brain just keeps screaming, blasting off again. So it's going in barely acceptable. Triggering a bunch of memories. Isn't that, like, the whole point of this?
Oh, there was another WWF World Championship.
It's kind of pretty, though. I like this one. I actually really like this one a lot, surprisingly.
That's not... You're welcome to.
Am I? Is there any that you might actually judge me on?
One.
You know what? We'll figure out when we get there.
We'll get there.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. So, after Winged Eagle V2, and people not really liking that, they moved over to this design. This was mainly held by people like The Undertaker, JBL, who you don't know, King Booker T, held this title.
Okay.
Kurt Angle held this title for a while.
Okay.
It's just a generic championship, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, I like the color combo. I think that's what does it for me. I think I'm gonna put it up here because it's very similar to this one.
Yeah.
It's a lot cleaner of a design.
So, this was a belt that was designed to originally only be defended in Europe.
Okay. So kind of like the crown jewel.
Right.
Ring.
But it was...
Which that's something that does kind of bum me about this tier list, is it was last updated in 21. So things like the crown jewel ring aren't on here. And I really like the crown jewel ring, even though it's gaudy as fuck.
However, once WWE realized they do maybe one European tour a year...
Don't they do more nowadays, though?
They do.
They do more nowadays.
They do.
And I like them because they're earlier in the day.
But they started defending it on American soil. This was actually combined with the previous Cruiserweight title.
Okay.
Or no, the Intercontinental title. Sorry. Somebody won both this and the Intercontinental title and said, we're not going to defend this belt. It's all going to be the Intercontinental title.
I mean, that makes sense.
Europe is a continent.
That makes sense. I don't like this one. This one's kind of...
I didn't like this one either, and I didn't like how they treated the belt and things like that.
It's kind of just... It looks like a memorial. Yeah, it's kind of just meh. This one, it's okay. I don't know how I feel about the 2 eagles. I like just the 1 eagle.
You like the single eagle?
I feel like 2 eagles would work better for a tag team. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I do. I do.
So that one's okay. Oh,
this is a tag team belt, by the way. This was the World Tag Team Championships for years.
I don't like how it just says world.
This was the Tag Team Championship belt for years, though.
Did just one person have it for the tag team, or?
No. There's 2 of them.
Okay, because...
They're the same belt, though. It's a matching set.
Okay. I don't like how it just says world. Just says world in big letters.
So, this, after everyone got tired of John Cena's spinner belt, and nobody wanted to have the John Cena spinner belt for the U.S. Championship, because, let's be real, it's kind of gaudy.
I do like the design.
They changed it to this one, and to me, this does scream United States Champion with the flag on it and everything like that.
And it's just a very clean design.
It's
not like how some of these are, where like it's so overloaded with bullshit.
This belt has never been defended.
I love this belt. This is fucking gorgeous. I hate to say it. I do think the custom belts are some of the best.
This is a belt that was just presented to The Undertaker when he retired.
You know what else I think is a belt that's not going to be on here? I don't think my favorite wrestler's custom belt is going to be on here. The Fiend.
The Fiend belt? I don't know. I didn't see it on here, but yes, no, this is
gorgeous, though.
This is just a belt that The Undertaker has. It's one of one. He has it. It'll never be defended. But WWE paid the money to create it for him in honor of his 30 years in the ring.
Top tier belt. It's so blurry.
I couldn't tell you anything about this belt. I've never seen this before.
I like how unique it is. Hold on.
Are we gonna reverse image search this bitch?
Yeah. There wasn't anything there that doxed me, right?
It's the Canadian Heavyweight Championship belt. Okay.
Okay. Good to know. I like it, but I don't at the same time. I'm gonna drop it in matte. I like it because it's unique.
Yeah. I like the very unique look to it. So, this was the final European Championship belt that was created.
I like that they tried to go neon with it. I don't like that I don't like it.
So, this is an NXT belt, believe it or not.
This one?
Yeah. This is the North American Championship. Currently held by Ethan Page.
Okay.
This was created, like, I want to say like 10-ish years ago. It is... So, it doesn't look it right here. It looks very brown.
Okay. I mean, yeah. It looks like it's just like a leather belt.
It's actually like a dark maroon color.
Okay.
So, remember how I talked to you about the belts that you put on people to see how they do as a champion, to see how crowds react to them and things like that? That's what the Intercontinental and the US title are on the main roster. This is NXT's version of that.
Okay. It's okay. It's not like anything like legendary, but it serves its point. I like this because it's different.
So, for a while, there were 2 versions of NXT. Okay. There was regular NXT, and there was NXT UK. NXT UK was all British wrestlers or foreign wrestlers.
Okay.
Filmed in Britain, British commentary team. Like the whole nine. That's
I like
why it was
this one
NXT.
because it's not fucking eagles. It's something different. It's mythological creatures.
It's a lion and a horse. Wait till we get to the actual US champion or the UK championship.
I like that one.
So, after the failings of 205 Live, where remember how I said the only good thing to come out of it was the belt? They took all those cruiserweights and threw them on NXT and said, "Here you go. You get a new belt. You're on NXT now. You don't get your own show because nobody watches it. Because we put it on right after SmackDown at 11 p.m. every Friday night." No, sorry. It was every Thursday night at that point.
Okay. I do like this belt, though.
I don't mind the belt either. I don't mind any of the cruiserweight belts.
I like it because it's the shape that I've been enjoying. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like top tier like those ones, but it's definitely a beautiful one. This one looks very familiar. I know this one.
Yeah.
Is this the one still being used?
Yeah.
This
is the one that LA Knight
the subtle purple one, it's nice.
This is the one that LA Knight carries around.
Okay.
That Shinsuke Nakamura had.
Okay. Sorry, I was checking my audio. It's good. I like it. I don't know if it's beautiful or meh, though. I'm gonna go with meh. Like, it's not...
Very high meh, almost beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
like, it's at that in-between point.
So this, at one point, was the Tag Team Championship.
I love this! This is awesome. It's not, like, best belt design, but I love how different it is.
But I want you to... I want to make one comment about this, okay? You know how almost all the belts are gold? This is copper.
Okay.
It's not gold.
Okay.
And you still love it.
Yeah.
You love the penny belt.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You found one of the belts I'm gonna judge you for.
I like it. It's interesting.
Hideous.
It's interesting. I like it because it's different. It's not...
It's disgusting.
Would you like it better if it was gold or silver?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what it was before. It went literally from this Tag Team Championship belt to the penny.
I don't like this one.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I don't like the shape. I don't like how it's so... It's got, like, butt cheeks! Yeah, and, like, like, this, yeah, like, okay, it's whatever, but it, like...
Okay, but, like, when they separated the tag divisions, we'll get to those belts in a bit.
But, like, this one gives tag team, like, you have the
But when we get to the separated ones, those ones were silver. That's still different. And they were beautiful. This is another WWF Heavyweight Championship belt. Can I be honest with you about something?
Yeah.
For the longest time. So, like, that belt we just looked at, the first 4 in meh, they're so thin. I don't like that they're thin.
Okay.
It doesn't scream champion to me.
Also, we got so many together.
I know.
I don't like how big the plate is on the front.
Well, I don't have to tell you what this one is.
What's this one?
This is the World Wrestling Federation International Tag Team Championship. This is another one that was only ever defended abroad. There's only like 7 teams that have ever held that in its
okay
20-year run.
It's okay. It's not. This is another one where, like, I like that they tried to, but it looks like somebody just drew on it with a Sharpie.
Okay. But knowing where it came from, that makes sense.
ECW.
Right. ECW was, we are not the same as everyone else. Yes, our belt may look gold, but we do things dirty and rough.
Yeah.
And it fits for that. So this is the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship.
I like this one.
I like this one too.
I like this one. It's very pretty.
So, this is the light heavyweight championship. It's like the junior heavyweight championship. I agree wholeheartedly. That one belongs in trash.
So ugly.
So, when ECW was having financial problems in 2000, 2001, it was bought out by WWE. That's why Paul Heyman is now in WWE.
Okay.
Because Paul Heyman ran ECW into the ground. Oh, he'll admit it. Those are his exact words. I ran it into the ground.
Hey, you know that company I started and like babied and nursed? Yeah, I fucking killed it.
So, after WWE bought it, they tried bringing back ECW without the blood and the violence and the swearing.
That's not what people wanted.
The guys smoking and drinking in the middle of the ring, and that's right. But that was the championship they brought for it.
Kind of like how it's more of like a phoenix rather than an eagle. I do think it's good. I don't know. Like, I can't tell if it's beautiful or if it's meh.
Do you want my opinion?
Yes.
Because of what it's tied to?
Beautiful.
It's meh.
It's meh.
It's meh. Okay. They literally their first episode of WWECW.
Mm-hmm. Is this belt made of paper?
This is a concept belt.
This is a concept belt?
This belt was never created.
Okay, well, this belt doesn't.
This was going to be Edge's World Heavyweight Championship. That was going to replace...
Which one?
This one.
This one? Yeah, I'm glad it didn't. What is... I got swords, and it's green.
So, their very first Saudi Arabia show was the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Okay.
The Greatest Royal Rumble, instead of the normal 30, had 40 participants.
Okay.
The winner obviously couldn't get a WrestleMania match because they already had a WrestleMania main event.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, what can we give them?
So this was basically
they've held one Greatest Royal Rumble.
So this was basically the precursor to the
Crown Jewel Championship.
The Crown
yes.
Jewel.
Do you know who owns this belt?
Who?
One man owns this belt. It will never defend it. And it's just his to keep.
Who?
You want a hint? I'll give you a big old hint.
Yeah.
It's one big SOB.
Braun Strowman.
Yes, he's the only man who will ever hold that belt.
I do really like it.
I love the green.
Yes, it's so different.
Yes, because it stands out, because it was something very specific. So this is the early to mid-90s Intercontinental Championship.
I don't like it for one really silly reason.
Is it because the W's aren't lined up?
No, I don't like it because of how many W's there are. There's so many W's.
I'm sorry. That's like the 2001 to like 2004. The reason why it has so many W's on it is because it was when they rebranded from World Wrestling Federation to World Wrestling Entertainment, so they stopped getting sued by the World Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah, it's giving. I went to type out the website address, but I had a stroke before I even really got started.
Yeah, that was when they had the Get the F Out campaign.
Is this what I think it is? This is like the glow-in-the-dark title.
It's not glow-in-the-dark.
Okay, but it glows.
Yes, those are neon lights.
I love that.
Do you know who had that belt custom made?
Who?
Naomi.
Yeah.
Feel a glow.
I love it. It's so pretty.
So she would come out with her black light and her hair glowing and her outfit glowing, and then she'd turn around and that belt is just lit up on her waist as she's dancing her ass off.
Yeah, I don't think she danced her ass off that well. If you look back there.
So this is the old European Championship. This was the first European Championship.
I'm so glad they got new belt designers, or I guess championship title designers.
But you got to think about their era. This is the 80s.
Yeah, well, the 80s fucking sucked. I'm sorry.
All right, do you want the lineage of this title?
Just give me the basic rundown.
Okay. Do you want to know why it was created?
Why?
Okay, there was a man named Mankind.
Okay, we know Mankind.
We know Mick Foley. We love Mick Foley.
I gotta zoom in on
that. We love what Mick Foley would put himself through to entertain people, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mick Foley wanted to be a champion. He kept trying to become a champion, and Vince McMahon said, "You know what? We don't want you as our champion."
Why
Which
not?
was a lie. Because it was good for storyline. He was like, "You know what, Mick? We're gonna make you your own championship. This is going to be a championship that no one will ever be able to take from you. And it's this beaten, battered, hardcore championship." So when
it's the Hampion.
When they retired the Winged Eagle,
the hardcore Hampion.
The joke when they threw the Winged Eagle into the trash for the Big Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
The joke was this was that title.
Okay.
Because it was all beaten and broken and everything. The catch to the hardcore championship match is it's an anything goes match. Falls count anywhere, all moves, all weapons, nothing banned.
Okay.
And it's defended 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So kind of like this one.
People, for the hardcore championship, people have been pinned in bed. People have been pinned with a forklift. People have been pinned in the Mississippi River.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
So I had already seen this title because I did kind of like gaze down at these. I like it. I like it a lot. It's so interesting. Not even knowing the history. It's just
Intercontinental.
I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't really do much.
Yes, it was a mid-card title, and this was when they didn't really care about the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever.
Speaking of the Intercontinental title.
Anyways, what were you saying?
You hate it because it's piss yellow.
I don't know how I feel about this one either. This one's kind of ugly.
Again, this is like a 50s, 60s title.
Yeah, I can fucking tell. They kind of just looked at the fucking guy making the bell, and he's like, "What do you guys want?" Buckle. Anything else? Nope. Just buckle. It's okay. It's better than piss yellow. Okay. Was there ever anything in these side things or no?
I don't believe so. I don't know. I was never around for the the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. That went defunct in 1970s. I know I'm old, but I'm not that old.
What do you mean, Grandpa? You weren't around in the 70s?
No.
Same. Okay, I kind of like this one, but it's not like... It's okay. It's got good elements to it, but it's not... It's not my favorite.
Okay, so when they started getting an influx of women who wanted to fight each other, they had to create a women's championship. This was before the Divas, but this is a bunch of women who still don't know what they're doing in the ring. They're not trained.
Okay.
So the women's championship was mostly like cat fights, a match stipulation type, like an evening gown dress.
Okay.
Where to win, you have to rip the evening gown off of your opponent.
Oh.
Bra and panty matches where whoever is stripped down to them first loses. Like,
okay, so eye candy. So this title, the main thing I hate about it, trying to set the history aside, I hate how the font is bloated. They really looked at the woman's title and went, "Make the belt pregnant."
Well, listen, it's the belt's time of the month. It's a little bloated and a little water weighty. It's fine.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It was great in the 90s.
And no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Why does it have social media?
So, there was one, at one point, there is currently a man named Matt Cardona.
Okay.
We love Matt Cardona.
Okay.
We love his wife.
Okay.
She's the greatest female wrestling heel of all time right now.
Ooh.
Chelsea Green.
Oh, you mean the Tabaxi?
Yes. And her husband, when he was in WWE, was never getting an opportunity to fight for a title.
Okay.
So he went to YouTube.
Okay.
And under his current wrestling name, Zack Ryder.
Oh.
went and created Z, the Long Island True Story.
See, I wanna play a song, but
I know. But
it does look like hot shit, but for what it's themed around, I love it for that.
Yes. He was the original Joe Hendry. He had the most social media followers, the biggest online presence, and he made a championship for that. And in Zack Ryder's defense, this man was so hungry for a shot. Do you know what he did?
What?
He made custom ring gear with a QR code on the back side of it. Right across his ass. And if you scan the QR code, do you know what it said?
What?
Brought you to a website. And the only thing on it was one sentence of text. Push me, Vince. I'm over.
Okay, it's so terrible, and that's why it's great.
Okay, so you remember the Intercontinental title that you absolutely hate?
This one?
That's the only championship Zack Ryder has held in WWE.
Okay.
The only one. Do you know when he won that?
When?
When he made a surprise WrestleMania comeback after beating cancer.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So this is the inaugural NXT belt.
I like the Giant X, but I don't like this. I don't like what they did.
There's a much better NXT belt that was around for a long time.
Yeah,
do you know who the first owner of that belt was?
No.
A little man who hasn't really done much, but you've heard of, by the name of Seth frickin' Rollins.
A little man.
Do you know who beat him for that title?
Who?
A guy by the name of Bo Dallas.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, when Tommy Dreamer won the belt, the hardcore belt, around October of 2001-ish, Tommy Dreamer being from Brooklyn, and we know what happened in 2001 in New York City. If you notice, the side plates are for the police department and the fire department.
I kind of like this belt too because it's another one where it's like it's done something different. And
it's an in memorandum.
I say that one goes to best.
In the best way possible. It's an in memorandum title.
Okay, now we're getting into more ones that I know. These belts are very similar, so I'm just going to open them up at the same time.
Yes. So you have the Universal Blue Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, aren't these basically the same or no?
So, when they split the roster, the way it used to work before now, you know how we have our Raw superstars and our SmackDown superstars? Up until, like, 2017, you would just perform on whatever show they told you to perform on.
Okay.
Which means we were getting a lot of Randy Orton versus so-and-so on Monday. And then on Friday, it's the same match. And then on Monday, you'd have Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And then on Friday, you'd get the same match.
Okay.
They had their top-tier guys, and they were making them work twice a week. So they could pay them more.
Okay.
But that left other people by the wayside.
Gotcha.
A lot of, like, Otis and Tozawa. Like, we don't see them in the ring anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even know what show they're on. I think they're on Raw, but they show up on SmackDown, so...
Okay, so...
So when they split, the black one stayed on Raw, and the blue one went to SmackDown, the blue show.
Okay.
Technically, it was the opposite first.
Okay.
The Universal Championship was on Raw, and that belt was fucking strawberry jelly red. And everybody made fun of it for being the jelly belt. No, not that one.
Okay. I don't even see it up here.
It's not up here, because when Bray Wyatt won the title and brought it to SmackDown, he made it blue, and it looks so much better in blue. That blue title, back when it was red, do you know who the inaugural winner of it was?
Who?
Your favorite Irishman.
Sheamus?
No.
Finn?
Yeah.
Definitely not my favorite.
Do you want to know what's funny?
What?
he beat Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe and somebody else. It was a fatal 4-way for it. Seth Rollins threw him into the turnbuckle with his buckle bomb there.
Mm-hmm.
The power bomb that he launched him into. Yeah, it tore his entire tricep off the bone, and he had to relinquish it the following week.
Mm-hmm.
This is the big NXT championship.
Yeah, this one's a lot better.
They changed to this one shortly after. I think the 4th or 5th person to hold the title held that one.
It's not my favorite, but it's definitely better than that one.
Yeah. So, a couple of these are repeats. Like this NXT Cruiserweight Championship belt.
It's a repeat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right up and beautiful title.
Okay, then we're just gonna...
The North American Championship, you've already looked at too. That's here.
Okay, then we're just gonna keep going.
Yep. So this is the NXT this is the NXT Tag Team Championship.
I like this one as well.
I like this one too.
The
NXT belts are very distinguishable from any other belts. I need to see a bigger version of this one.
Haven't we done this one?
UK Tag Team belt? Yeah, I believe we have. I believe it's
yeah, it's
right there. This is the UK Women's Championship belt.
I kind of like it.
Do you know who held this belt the longest?
Who?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely like this belt then. Mainly because of how it probably smells. Didn't we just do this one?
No, this is the NXT Women's Championship belt.
It looks very similar to the other one, and I do like this one as well. Also, sorry, I gotta scroll down because the mic is right in the way.
We are not going to talk about the things that happened with the NXT Women's Championship belt.
Didn't we do this one already?
No, this is the other penny belt.
The other penny belt?
There's 2 of them.
We did that one.
Yep, we've done...
Have we done that one as well?
Yes, that's the... I believe that's... Pull it up for me. I think that's the Winged Eagle V2. Oh, no, that's the Undisputed Championship belt. We have not done this one.
I like the side plates. Hi, Rowan! I like this one. It's not the best thing, but I definitely like the side plates are different. Have we done that one as well?
I think we...
No. Maybe?
It's one of the Intercontinental belts.
They look very similar, and that's the problem.
Do you just want to throw that one somewhere? Cause
it's a belt. Wait, which one? It's barely acceptable. Oh no. I don't even think these are belts.
These are, yes, this is one of the sets of tag team belts. I think this was the first tag team belts that were ever made.
Trash because of quality.
Then that's the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships.
It looks very similar, so I'm just going to pop it there.
Yeah. This is the NXT Heritage Cup.
I love how it's Harry Potter themed. That's immediate. Listen, we're going all the way up. That one's cool. Wait.
So you're skipping the women's belt?
Wait, I
That is a women's championship.
I'm trying to see which ones we've done. It's okay.
So that one has very interesting lore too.
Okay.
That was held by a woman by the name of Alundra Blaze. Nobody was kicking her ass for it. She held it for months and months and months. And then her contract ran out.
Okay.
While she was still champion.
Okay.
And she decided to sneak on over to their competition with her belt.
Okay.
Went live on their Monday night show. Right at their commentary team. And they went, oh my god, Alundra Blaze, the women's champion. What are you doing here? And she went, I came where there's real competition. Where I'm actually going to find someone to face. Held up her championship and went, this is going to go right where it belongs, and threw it in the trash.
So she straight up just went,
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. She was persona non grata for almost 30 years before they let her back and inducted her into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So,
well, this title?
big gold.
Dookie. You don't like it?
That's the women's championship. So, if you notice, they're slightly different.
Yeah, they're not really that different, though. That's just the one we just reviewed.
No, this is a separate World Heavyweight Championship. It's another big gold. We love the 24 ounces of gold.
We do not.
Yes, we do. Tag team belt.
It's cool. It's...
So during the original brand split, when they had tag team champions on each show, that was the secondary one. We've done that one already. That was one of the first ones to get top tier. That's an intercontinental title with gold leather held by gold dust.
I like that one. That one's very pretty.
You know there's still a tier above it if you want it, right?
No, I know.
Okay.
I like the teal. I'm a sucker for the teal on these belts.
Do you want to know, you don't know the Ultimate Warrior, but that was the Ultimate Warrior's belt. I
like the teal.
That's just another Intercontinental title. There's too many Intercontinental.
Yeah, the teal really does make it pop. This one.
Another Intercontinental belt.
Another duplicate. This one. I recognize this one.
Yeah, the 24/7, 365, 7-Eleven, I-95. R-Truth held that belt for the longest time.
I like it because of how different it is.
I like it because of what they turned it into. It
also,
became
this is just...
It's another hardcore championship belt.
It's got pencil shavings on it?
No, it's got duct tape on it.
No, it looks like it's got pencil shavings on it.
Where?
Like on the sides here.
Scroll in.
They look like pencil shavings.
No, it's like it with the Winged Eagle, how it's got that little bar on the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, this is just a rendering of the hardcore championship we looked at earlier. You know this one. Braun Breaker has this one.
Does he?
Yeah, that's the Intercontinental Championship. His is slightly different. His has hints of blue in it.
Okay.
But Shinsuke Nakamura actually made that one.
It's okay. These I might as well just open in tandem.
These are the penny belts I was talking about. They look so much cleaner with the silver instead of the fucking copper.
They do look really good.
They are so much nicer. You know this one?
Yeah.
That's the SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh.
Do you need to get a pillow or something?
No, I just needed to adjust my legging.
Okay. Your leggings?
Yeah.
Oh.
My leggies.
Girl, you got the leggings on. With the jorts. Did we do this one already?
No.
No?
This is the UK Heavyweight Championship. This is the one that Gunther held. For like most of the time it was available. The only other person who really held this aside from him, Pete Dunne. Bare knee.
Bare knee! I like it. Okay, what's the difference between this one and that one, though?
Little tiny hints of red. Like barely noticeable different bits of red.
I do like it. These two basically look the same. Wait, is this just a drawing of this one?
I think it's a rendering of it, yeah. We have a couple of those. We didn't go over the tier list. I didn't make sure they were, like, the best. I just grabbed what I could.
I like this one. I don't think it's better than the one that I have up here. Yeah. So we're gonna put it in, meh. I feel like, is this one just the same? No, it's more gold. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's missing, like, the red and the blue.
I don't like it.
You know this one? It's the Raw Women. So, actually, no. This is the old Raw Women's Championship. As opposed to the fact that they have one that matches the heavyweight championship now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd mind the red if it wasn't for the fact that the red's kind of overpowering. If they had changed like the red stripe here to a different color, I think it would have been better. That makes sense.
This is the tag team championships that Liv and Raquel have.
I kind of like it. It's very simple. It's very muted, I guess.
Hey, look, another Intercontinental title. Hey, look, another Intercontinental title.
I don't know how to feel.
For the longest time, if you couldn't tell, when people earned an Intercontinental title, they were able to make it their own. Hey, look, another... Well, this is the International Championship.
I kind of like it, but not really.
Hey, look. No, that's the Light Heavyweight Championship. That's not...
Okay, well, it still sucks.
I know it does. So this is the original North American Championship.
What is...
So, in the days of territories. Okay.
It's another, like, grandma at a gravestone.
Yes, this is before wrestling was a weekly thing. You would have to go and, like, catch it at fairs or things like that.
Okay.
This one, you could defend in any territory. It was a recognized belt in any territory available.
Okay. Well, it's still giving grandma's gravestone, so...
That's the original women's...
I kind of like it.
Women's championship.
I kind of like it, but not really.
This is the original United States Championship belt. This is another United States. That's the U.S. Tag Team Championship belt. This is another Winged Eagle.
Okay, and there's my tier list, guys.
So, best designs. Why the spinner title?
Why the spinner title? Because...
Did that download successfully?
No.
No. You might just have to leave this opening. Do that later.
Anyways, let me just make an account real quick. Did you just delete my tier list? Why are you pressing buttons?
I was going to just refresh the page while you're signed in.
Download image. There we go. It's saved. I can now share the results later for everybody to look at and judge.
Because this is not your normal streaming time.
This is definitely not my normal streaming time, and it very much shows.
Oh, you hid the...
I hid it.
I didn't realize that. I was like,
I was smart. Okay, up next is main roster men.
So, scroll back up. So, these are where they belong.
This was updated very recently, too.
Yes. So, phenomenal one. AJ Styles.
So, please do not judge me. Also, I need to update my most recent video thing.
Yes, you do. You said that last night, too.
So, a good chunk of these, I will admit, I don't know. I don't know. See, B is kind of... I think B is going to be pretty full of, like, people that I'm, like... I don't really, like... What? What? Well, okay, fine. I'll move him up to A for AJ. Tozawa gets S tier. No, Tozawa, I'm sorry. He's got to go in, like, C tier.
Tozawa does...
He does some stuff.
He does good with what he does.
But he doesn't do a lot.
But they don't know what to do with him.
Okay, who's this?
That is Alex Shelley. He's a member of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Can we reserve... Okay. I am gonna make a... How do I make a new tier?
Add a row above or below. And then you want to hit the oh yeah, that'll work too. Okay, and what we'll do at the end, we'll go into your I don't know. And I'll explain who these people are and why I like them. And then we'll see where you put them.
I don't know him.
Okay.
That's
Andrade.
Isn't he like a multi-generation superstar?
No.
I thought he was.
No.
Okay, that's the guy I was thinking of.
That's Charlotte's most recent ex-husband.
Oh. Who's this?
Angel Garza?
Maybe.
Or
Angel Garza.
Cuadrilla. Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a member of Los Garzas.
Cool. I also don't know him. Who's this?
That is Big D.
No, that's Big D.
No, that's Angelo Dawkins.
No, that's Big D. Who that?
That's Angelo Dawkins. He's a member of the Street Profits.
Who that?
That's Apollo Crews. He don't do much.
Who that?
That is... You know who that is. That's Austin Theory. You watched him fight John Cena at WrestleMania? Well, you started to watch it. Yeah, he is. You know who that is. You know who that is. It's Bo Dallas. It's Taylor Rotunda.
I know. Good. Doesn't hit the same.
They need to do more with them. They really do. You know who that is? One big SOB.
I want to put him in S for big SOB, but I don't know. Like, I like him a lot, but I definitely wouldn't say he's like Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
Well, he's got to go in B. Purely for his name.
You know who that is?
You know what? I'm sorry. I have to do this for the
Braun.
Braun. No, this Braun's better than the other Brauns. I do think he's very funny when he's up, and I after watching the Fortnite thing with him, I had a little more love in my heart. Who dat?
I think that's one of the
Creed brothers.
Yeah,
yep. Brutus Creed. I could give two fucks about the Creeds. I'll be completely honest. I think they do good, but I don't. They're kind of like. I almost called them something I shouldn't have.
What?
I said they're goons. I was gonna say they're goons.
They are. No, they are old.
John Cena's. I don't know about that. Listen, I have some interesting takes.
The
picture of Seth Rollins. I can't see it yet. We'll get there. I can't see that.
Yeah, I know, but he's
behind the mic.
Yeah. All right, Carlito from the Judgment Day.
Carlito's another case where. Okay, I'd like to say, guys, when I say goon, I mean like, yes, boss. Sorry, boss. I think he's in like, this is like the tier of like their side characters.
I will agree with you with Carlito being a side character.
I think he brings comedy to
I
the
need to
Day.
show you old, like early 2000s Carlito.
Okay.
When he was an active wrestler. You got to remember, this man is in his 40s now.
Okay. Also, you know what I should do? I should upload my first tier list to Twitter and pin that.
Okay. Yes, farm engagement.
I am. Okay. But no, I like the humor he brings to the Judgment Day. You know what I mean?
Yes. But like I said, I got to show you like active wrestler Carlito. He was really
ableist. Let me bring up the definition because I can never remember off the top of my head. Discrimination against people with disabilities. All right, who dat?
That is Carmelo Hayes. Mello don't miss. He is him.
And him, I don't know.
It's El Grande Americano.
No, that's Chad Gable. Okay. Chad's going in B. Now, I know, I'm always shitting on Chad.
But that's the point. You're supposed to always shit on Chad. And he's good at making you want to shit on him.
He is. I think he'd get an A if he got like a redemption arc, though. You know, like if he goes through some character development other than just being an asshole. Okay, who dat?
That is Chris Sabin. And if you're gonna when you put him in, I don't know, you have to put him with his tag team partner.
Who is his tag team?
All the way to the left. Thank you. Those are the Motor City.
Should we have them
guns.
looking at each other, kissing?
Those are the Motor City machine guns. Stop it.
Who dat?
That's Chick Magnet. That's Charles Montgomery Punk. You don't like him personality-wise, and I get that. You don't like him because Drew don't like him.
I can't put him in D tier because C tier. Because he's got no dick. No, just kidding.
You put him in C tier because he's CM Punk, and he goes with Carlito.
I'll put him in B for the same reason of I hate him because obviously I have my personal reasons.
Yes, and you're supposed to, but he plays on it so well.
He does.
Makes it so you hate him.
His personality is good.
What about Larry though?
I do want to say something. I'm moving him down here because I like his personality and stuff, but he's definitely not my top. I've been thinking on it.
That's fine. Ken.
We all know this is going to be a very popular opinion. I do like him in the ring. He's like if John Cena was like
young,
naturally built, if that makes sense.
John Cena is naturally built, actually.
I thought he was pushed a lot.
Oh yes, no.
That's
I'm
what
sorry.
I meant.
I thought you meant like physique wise. Like to. Like, he went under a polygraph and has stated he has never taken steroids.
Get over here taking hardcore... No, just kidding. Who dat?
Cruz del Toro.
Cool.
You just saw him. He's the one who did that, like, corkscrew out of the ring as a member of the LWO when they were fighting the...
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know much on him, so I'll put him in the same where...
Yeah, he's like a third generation superstar.
He does good when he's in the ring, but he's...
Yeah. You know who that is.
I love him. I don't care that he's opposing Drew. I fucking love him.
That's DP.
He's so good. He's so good.
John Gacy?
No, that's
That's Gacy.
No,
that's Loomis.
Sorry. I'm gonna pet you. He's getting B tier purely because of I can't say that.
Say it.
Because of heavy petting.
Because he liked to heavy pet the Miz.
Yeah.
He's good at his character work. He's really good.
Okay. I'm gonna get yelled at. Okay, then.
No, you won't get yelled at. I fully agree with you.
Yeah, like, I feel like I need a tier in between, but I love him because he's so good to hate.
Yes, the way that he made people naturally hate him.
And he didn't do it building off his father is what makes me so happy.
That's what I was about to say. The fact that he stepped out of Ray's shadow to make people hate him.
Like, he obviously did tag team with...
Yeah, but that was to show he knew what he was doing in a ring and to help guide him through matches. He didn't go through NXT. He didn't go through, like, developmental like a lot of people. He was trained since he was young by Ray, and they needed something to go, okay, but what can you do in a ring? And that's how they kind of showed him off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Speaking of Ray.
Is that Rey Mysterio?
That's Rey Mysterio.
No, that's Dragon Lee.
Oh, that is Dragon Lee. I apologize.
Okay, I like Dragon Lee.
I also like Dragon Lee.
I think he needs more other than just being taught by Ray, because this feels like what could have happened to Dom.
And I know he's gonna get there
eventually
when Ray
retires,
slows down. Not even retires. When he goes back to slowing down, they're gonna push Dragon Lee, Penta, and Ray Phoenix through the fucking roof straight to the moon. Just put him in S. You don't need to explain it.
Hey, Chad, do you know why this guy's going... No, just kidding. Who dat? Actually, hand me my mini Drew. Hand me my mini Drew. Give him to me so I can touch his abs. Thank you.
I think that's Humberto Carrillo.
Mini Drew. It's okay. Don't worry.
I think that's the other member of Los Garza's. Can you... Well, no, I was going to say, can you pull him up in the other one? Like, get the tab open. Oh, no, that's El Hijo de El Hijo de Fantasma.
Okay, we don't know who that is. So
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
I do.
Okay, well, that's nice for you. Who dat?
That's one member of Pretty Deadly.
I don't know much about them. I'm going to put them in D tier, not because they're bad, it's just because I'd like to know a little more about them, but for now, I don't know a lot about them.
They're the gay British guys.
I know that they're gay, and that's about it.
But they're not gay.
Okay.
Eric Rowan?
See, it's hard, right? I want to put them in B tier, but I feel I'm also moving him down. I feel like they qualify as like the same as like goons, right? They're henchmen type. They're not really doing
and it's
much
funny
to
because
shine.
if this was months ago,
yeah,
when they first showed up, you'd have them in S or A. You'd have
would.
all of them in S or A because they were so set to do amazing shit.
And then they got
and then the ball just went.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to set aside my biases, right? And go off of like taking a step back and like looking at it, right? From like not just their characters. Obviously I do have some bias. Like
yeah.
Biggie, like he's not doing anything right now, but God, like Biggie
is a personality. He's not just a person, he's a personality.
And like Drew, like that's biased as fuck. Cody, biased as fuck. I know it is. But
like you're doing a good job at that. Because you put Dom at an S rank. You hate Dirty Dom.
Oh, I hate Dirty Dom, but Biggie, he is. And like, listen, Biggie, listen, he's so likable because man's got some fucking mommy milkers on him. And I just wanna.
And he would let you.
He would. Yeah, that's the best part about him. And then he'd be like, you want to go get something to eat? I'd be like, sure.
And he would be like, you want to go get something to eat? And you'd feel safe and comfortable.
Yeah, I would.
You wouldn't feel like he's creeping on you.
See, I feel like the reason why he'd let me motorboat his tits is because he gives off gay best friend energy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's gay.
Oh, God, no. He's married and has kids.
But, like, it'd be like if you had a gay friend and you walked up to him and you were like, hey, can I, like, do this for the experience? They'd be like, yeah, sure, honey, go on.
But, like, this is probably going to be one of the fruitiest things I've said. I'm jealous of Biggie's wife because she gets to spend every day hanging out with him.
All right, who's this?
That's Eric of the Viking Raiders.
I like the Viking Raiders.
That's the tinier one who's like pound for pound stronger than the big guy.
Setting aside my biases, he's done a lot.
Yes, he's
done a lot.
I have to show you like some Prince Devitt shit.
And I acknowledge the fact that he's done a lot. I don't like his character right now, but like he's doing a very good job of being.
But you're not supposed to like his character right now. That's
who dat?
Grayson Waller, maybe? Yeah. He's the Australian one who hangs out with
Where is Waifu? Waifu is currently at work. Yes, I too love older Finn Balor. I don't know who this guy is.
It's Austin Theory's tag partner. He's Australian.
Gotcha.
You know this next guy?
I do know this next guy. This next guy, I will give him an A. I will give him an A for the same reason I give Finn an A.
Do you know what's funny? But my
hottest wrestlers tier list is up next. That's not a lot.
No, that's the main roster list, though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. With his recent program with Jimmy and Jay, he's gone from A to S to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's good. I think he does very good. It's just, I don't know. As a bad guy, he's good to hate, but at the same time, I don't know, it doesn't feel fulfilling in a sense. He feels too,
No, and I get that.
Sheamus is a total babe. He
feels like he's a good bad guy, but he's being made to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to, yeah. Oh, that's Umberto Carrillo.
I don't know him.
That's okay.
Is that Ludwig?
No.
Dragunov?
That's Ilya.
I don't know him either.
Oh, you will when he gets back.
I'm sorry, he does gotta go in front.
Ivar?
I love the fact that he is like this heavy-set man, yet he just flings.
Yep. The Samoan werewolf. Twitchy McTwitchy.
I love him because of how fucking insane he is. He is so insane. Who dat?
JD McDonough. That's Big Head from the Judgment Day. That's the one who punctured his lung with a broken rib recently.
He goes in what's called the goon category for those who do not know.
Yeet.
I'm biased. Although his brother.
No yeet.
His brother's good, but I'm sorry, they're not doing a lot with him right now.
I think now that he's not just Roman's goon, he's coming into his own.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think he has potential.
He will get
especially with the recent stuff that happened. I think that's why I moved him up to B.
I have to show you the Jimmy J WrestleMania match from last year. Joaquin Wilde.
I don't know Joaquin.
He's the other member of LWO.
Usos just background characters. Just the one is.
They were Roman's background characters.
And like I said, they.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's weird. We have an entirely blank option to pick from.
Thanks.
The meme will never die.
I think he's good.
I was about to say, you can't put him in I don't know.
I don't think he's S tier, though.
No, I don't either.
I don't think he's S tier, because he's kind of not been around.
Johnny Wrestling.
I don't know. That's another Creed brother.
Yep. That's Karrion Kross. He's the one who's been trying to get AJ to go over to the dark side recently.
I like him as, like, a personality. So, there's a reason why, from what I've seen, people think the reason why he's becoming a heel is because of the fact that the audience hated him for years, and now it's time for him to finally hate the audience. Because he's been giving and giving and giving, and they've been taking and taking and taking, and not giving anything back.
Like that kid.
Like that kid. I feel so bad for him. I do think he's good, though. I love how self-centered he is. We just hated the spinner belt. Okay, please look at the Twitter post. I have a tier list for the spinner belt and its placement and like all the other titles.
Kofi.
Where's his tag team partner? Down at the very bottom.
Yep.
I have a little bit of bias. I think Xavier's a little better. I don't know. I think he runs his mouth a little more.
Yeah.
And I think that's why.
Yeah. I love what they're doing with him right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's such good character work.
And their fall was so slow, yet so noticeable.
But, like, the thing of it is, nobody expected them to turn their back on Big E.
No.
And that was shocking, and that just pushed it to immediate, everybody hates the New Day.
Yeah. New Day sucks.
And they knew they needed that. And it probably killed them to push Big E away.
Mm-hmm. You know, they're still friends.
They're still the best. They're still besties. All three of them.
I like LA for his mic skills. Yeah. I feel like he might need to go in B, but also he feels A. Sorry, I've also been sitting there staring at that one.
That's fine. All right. So your favorite wrestler of all time.
Anyways, Ludwig Kaiser. I like Ludwig, but he's also kind of like a goon.
Yes. Also, Ludwig Kaiser, the first man. That's Bianca's husband, by the way.
Bianca's husband. I don't know anything about him.
Oh, I gotta show you some Street Profits matches because they're so good. But no, Ludwig Kaiser is the first man to ever be accused of cheating, and nobody believed it.
Oh,
like exactly 0 people in the world believed he was in Charlotte's DMs.
Almost. He's not with the company anymore.
He is.
Is he?
He just resigned recently, actually. He surrendered a belt in New Japan.
Wasn't he, like, very, like...
He's, like, 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah, but, like, wasn't he, like, a, like goon, like...
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's the hired muscle, pretty much.
Okay.
Put him in S tier. Really?
I like him, but they're not doing a lot with him. He's literally in the same boat as Howdy right now.
I agree with that. I will agree with that.
Like, I love Otis. If I were to just go through and be like, who's my favorite? It'd be Bing, Bang, Boom, 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 Bang, and a couple more. But yeah, you get the general idea. Like,
okay, so my thing is watching him with Heavy Machinery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he was with Ducky.
Yeah.
Watching him with his program with Dolph Ziggler, with Mandy Rose. Watching him versus Tucker. Like, seeing everything he's done.
Mm-hmm. And how they are now.
To me, Otis belongs higher. Yeah. But I've been through all of that. You're watching new Otis, who's running around backstage, ripping off his shirt, gyrating. Yeah.
Like, I think he can be good. I think he moved up if he does more with it.
Zero.
I don't know where to put him. I'm going to put him in A. Purely because I think he has the potential to become S tier. I think they need to get him out of the Judgment Day bullshit. And like, I think he needs to get a title first.
I want to show you some Lucha Underground so you can see Penta Dark.
I'm only putting him here because of the fact that I don't know much about him.
Bernie?
Yeah, he's kind of... actually, I'm saving this as the tier for trash people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's gotta go up. He's gotta go up there. Like, come on. Randy Orton. I can't believe I didn't recognize Randy Orton. He's got like a mustache going on.
Yeah, he had the Van Dyke facial hair for a while.
Kind of in the same situation as AJ, where like I know he's good, I know he's done good stuff, but I kind of feel like he's just in an off area right now. Like, that's kind of the problem with like a lot of these is like
Randy had a great program going with Kevin.
Yeah, and now it's kind of been...
And then Randy got hurt. So they had to put it on pause.
I'm going to put him up with Kevin, actually.
And he came back, and they got great, and then Kevin got hurt. And they had to put it on pause.
Okay. Rey Mysterio.
If you do not put the GOAT where he belongs, we're going to have words.
This is for my honest opinion, correct? Correct. I'm putting him in A. Can I explain my point? Can I explain my point? Listen, I get it. He's literally a Hall of Famer who's still wrestling. I get that. But I don't really feel like he's got a lot going on. Like, the last major thing I can think about, aside from his stuff with El Grande Americano right now, is shit with Logan. Like, these are all kind of, like, jokey. And I feel like he could be doing more than having, like, jokey kind of beef. You know what I mean? He doesn't really do much. He's kind of a supporting character at the moment.
He fought the shit out of the Judgment Day.
Did he?
Yes. With Edge.
When?
2023.
I wasn't watching then. So, anyways, I'm sorry, everybody. He's staying in A.
He's also the only wrestler, literally the only wrestler that I can say had the custody of his son held captive in a fucking ladder match, and the only wrestler to murder somebody accidentally and continue his job.
Okay. This is going off of my opinions, though. I'm sorry. How about this? He sits at the top of the A list.
I will still argue the Rey Mysterio thing till I blew in the face.
Roman Reigns. I did like his matches. I don't know if he's S tier though.
I'm just waiting for Mike to start screaming at you.
I don't even know if Mike's here. Mike is not here, thank God.
Mike will be here. He sensed a disturbance in the floor.
Nobody tell Mike.
He sensed the disturbance of somebody doesn't think Roman Reigns is the greatest thing on God's green earth.
I like Sammy.
I love Sammy. Are you doing that because you believe it, or because you know he's my favorite current roster wrestler?
No, I do genuinely believe it. I love his mic skills. I love his character. I love his personality, and I love him wrestling all around. He's like how that you have those stats in games, right? He's an all round character.
Oh yeah,
and that's why I like him. Shameless.
Banger after banger after banger.
I feel like it's the same case of Otis and AJ and other good ones where like they've done good, but we
need to watch, like, I need to find a compilation of the 3-way feud between him, Drew, and Gunther.
I like Shinsuke. I feel like Shinsuke is a B though. I feel like he's kind of like, I think his newer stuff is interesting.
I feel like Shinsuke belongs higher, but that's all New Japan stuff and knowing how technical and how good he really is. They're not doing anything with Shinsuke.
No. Okay, I like Solo. I like him. He was so
Solo
good
is a good bad guy.
I don't know who that is.
That's Tamatonga. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they're doing much with them as right
They're
now.
not. But he is a workhorse. He has been there for almost 20 years. He almost never gets hurt. And he's one of those people that you can just... He's like Dom. You can so naturally hate him. The final boss. The god amongst men, as he likes to believe.
I kind of want to put him lower. But that's only because of my bias of how he is just in life, of being such a people pleaser. And like, he only shows up at like big events.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
He's not really a wrestler. He's not really a goon. Like, he's important and does stuff, but he's not goon levels. And he's definitely not this. Who dat?
That is Tommaso Ciampa.
I don't know him.
Put him with his tag team partner. Yep.
You need to be looking at each other.
No, you got to put him the other way because the tag team belts actually line up. Look at that. Look at how beautifully that lines up.
He's on the board or something. Who's this?
That's Tongaloa.
Okay.
He's the one who got hurt at
And then this is Tyler Bate.
That's Tyler Bate. That's the big strong boy.
Okay, I like him. I think he needs some time though.
They need to do more with him.
Okay, right. And here's my final take.
Do you want to learn about your I don't knows?
I want to take a small bathroom break.
Okay, we can do that.
So we're gonna let that sit and we're gonna let that marinate while I go piss girl.
Well, you go and marinate.
Alright, gamers. We're back. We're back. Okay, should I just make it as like a comment on that one? I'm gonna make it like a thread.
I'll say, I don't know how to Twitter. Don't ask me. Men's main rooster?
Did I? Leave me alone! Ember Star!
Ember Star in the men's main rooster.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You can't do that to me.
Also, Shark, yes, The Rock is mostly... He's like 99% of the way retired.
We unmuted, right?
Yeah, we are unmuted.
Okay.
Alright. You ready?
Yep, up next is a very, very short one.
The Whammon.
Who dat?
Alba Fire?
Yep.
Yeah. She's one of the Irish ones.
I don't know her. So we're gonna add another, I don't know.
You know you can edit it. Oh, no, you can't edit the name in there.
Wait. Oh, wait.
What? What?
I changed the color of that one on accident. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, and you can edit the name right in that.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Alba Fire.
I don't really know her.
That's okay.
That's... Asuka.
She's one of the crazy Japanese ladies.
They're not doing much with her right now.
She's injured.
Okay, well...
She's really injured.
Okay, well, they're not doing much with her right now, are they?
Her and Kairi Sane are both, like, very injured. Bailey.
Bailey's good.
Bailey's good.
I like Bailey.
Becky.
I don't know a lot about Becky.
I don't know a lot about Becky, but she goes top tier.
I know. I'm giving her the Rey Mysterio treatment. I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, that's fine. Is that Tony Storm? No, that's B-Fab.
I don't know B-Fab.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about B-Fab. Bianca?
Here, we're gonna give her the Ray treatment, where she can be top at A tier. I don't know. I like Bianca. I feel like there's something missing. I think I liked her more when she was in the tag team, but I feel like there's something I don't know. Like, I kind of like where they're at right now, but I don't know.
We got to see how this weekend goes.
Yeah.
Blair Davenport. She's the other Irish one. She's the one who got released from the company. That's Candice LeRae. She's known as the Poison Pixie.
She's kind of a goon.
Chelsea Green.
She's okay. Why are you leaving? Come back. We have a Twitter thread going for the ones that we've already done. I don't know. I'm gonna move Chelsea down.
I think they're actually doing something with
Dakota
Kai. She's a member of Damage Control.
I don't really know much about her.
That's fine.
I really like her.
Jordan Grace?
No, that's
Elektra Lopez.
Never mind. That's not who I thought it was. I don't know her. Sorry, I don't know who these women are. I thought it was someone else. I thought it was Naya. Which now that I'm seeing Naya, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I don't know who that is.
That's Indy Hartwell. That's Dexter's wife.
I don't know her.
She's wonderful.
I like Io. I like Io a lot. B tier should be A tier. Well, she's out right now, so I don't know a lot about her, okay?
You gotta remember, this is Ember's first year watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Who dat?
Oh, Isla Dawn. She's the one who is with Alba Fire. I'm sorry. I don't know what a Blair Davenport is. Jade Cargill.
That one's biased. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying to be unbiased, but that one is 100% biased. That is my queen right there. Who dat?
You gotta give me the... Casey Catanzaro! I know where she belongs in my rankings, but... That is, Kairi Sane.
Isn't she out right now, too?
Yes. That's the other crazy Asian.
Who dat?
Katana Chance? Or Jaden Carter? Kaden Carter.
Don't know her.
She's NXT. Kiana James. That's Liv.
Are you surprised by that or no? Okay.
No. She's made it so easy to hate.
She is. Yeah. I love and also her facial expressions.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember what match it was that happened recently. Her facial expressions were just like, she gives off that bratty girl.
Lara Valkyria?
I like her. I like her a lot.
You don't know who that is?
I couldn't. Listen, the images are so small, okay? She's kind of like Tozawa.
I know.
She's good status.
I will admit, when they give her chance...
Why are you leaving?
Probably because you put Lyra in A tier. Or...
Michin? I don't know Michin.
I do. And I know her husband. And they are both very talented.
I like Naomi a lot as a bad guy. She's being that like petty best friend of like,
I like the heel turn. I really like the heel turn.
Like just being like, you know, like, oh, like I'm so sad that Jade's in the hospital and like doing so well of like hiding it and then just kind of being like, well, Jade attacked me and going like kind of trying to like defend herself almost, but like.
I like the dark Naomi we're seeing now.
Mm-hmm. Who does?
That's Natty.
I don't know Natty.
Natty is thickness.
Okay. And then finally now I can say that. I like her. I like her. I like her attitude. And I love how they present her as such like a powerhouse of a woman. Like they can have...
LaHonk, it just got pinned.
It is the pinned tweet. It is the pinned tweet. Hold on.
And it is a more recent one. So this is 2024. The male one is all the way up to like Penta being in WWE and everything.
Yeah, can we open this in the browser? Yes, we can. There you go. There's my male one if you want to judge it real quick. I will give my explanations again if I have to. Also, we have Drew McIntyre emotes now for 7TV. I don't know if you have to plug in, but... Why are you leaving? These are good picks!
It's because you put Rey Mysterio in A tier instead of S tier.
Couldn't even say that without dying.
You're right, because it's not where he belongs. I will die on this hill. Randy at A tier, give me a tier.
So my reasoning why some of these people are lower than what other people would put them is because I haven't seen them really do much. I've been seeing them in my more their more recent things where they're kind of not really the main focus. Surprising no one though. Drew is at the top.
I thought you were like really pushing it on Drew's face.
No, I'm zooming in so that they can kind of see better. Yeah, no, listen, I put good picks in S tier, I think, okay? Leave me alone. Anyways.
Piper Niven.
I like her, but she's goon tier.
She is goon tier.
She is goon tier.
She is a goon for Chelsea. Mommy. Even the tier maker doesn't...
Is that the tribal chief at A? Yes, it is. Right next to Solo Sikoa. Fight me. Listen, I tried to be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, in some cases, it failed miserably, but I think I gave good opinions.
And you were judging me for bringing you so many beverages, by the way. I knew you'd need them.
I'm dirty. Who dat?
That's Scarlett Bordeaux. That's Karrion Kross's wife.
She's hot, but
yeah, she is.
I don't know her. R-Truth and S tier. Well, listen, R-Truth, listen, he is the final member of the Wyatt Six, okay?
R-Truth is a national treasure.
Isn't that the woman who, like, you would actually want in a fight?
Yes,
because
that is Shayna Baszler, yes.
She's had training.
You want that bitch on your side.
I don't know nothing about her, though. A lot of these women I don't know nothing about.
That's okay. It's Tegan Knox.
I don't know anything about her. I like her hair color, though.
I do, too. It's Tiffy!
I couldn't... The images are so small!
He's Tiffy time!
I like Tiffy, though. I like how she plays like, oh, I'm the dumb bimbo. Oh, Naya, your title. Fuck you, bitch. It's mine. Like, oh. It is, in fact,
That's
Tiffy
Zelina
time.
Vega.
I don't know her.
And that's Zoe Stark.
I don't know her either.
That's okay.
So here's the women's. The women's went by a lot quicker.
There wasn't as many options for women, for whammons.
Did it?
It did not. There you go. That time it did.
All right.
All right. Now this one. This is the one I've been waiting for. Do you know why?
Hold on.
Well, no, I was going to faff about and explain myself while you did all this.
Okay.
So, this is from what is known as the Ruthless Aggression era.
Okay.
This whole thing started when Kurt Angle put out an open challenge for anyone in the back.
I just seen you put Dom over Ray. I have my reasons. Oh, I've opened the wrong thing.
But Kurt Angle put out a challenge to anyone in the back, and a little-known professional wrestler by the name of John Cena made his debut that night. When Kurt Angle asked him what he had that made it so he could stand in the ring with Kurt Angle, he responded with ruthless aggression and slapped him in the face.
Okay.
These are stars from the early 2000s.
Thugonomic.
You may know a couple of these. You will not know many of these.
Okay.
I want you to judge them based on...
Vibes.
On vibes and how you think they are in the ring. So,
what's Jobber?
Jobber is they show up to get pinned.
X-Pac Heat.
X-Pac Heat is you absolutely... X-Pac Heat is where you would put Logan Paul.
Okay.
Nothing they could say or do would make you enjoy them in the ring.
Okay. This guy.
So, this is Albert.
No, I don't want names. I'm going off of these images and nothing
Okay,
along.
after you place them, I will tell you what their names are. How's that sound? Alright, so, guy number one.
He's so basic. He's giving, like, he's going in the goon tier.
Okay.
This guy's a champion.
That guy is a champion.
That guy's a champion. He's got a
That guy is Drax the Destroyer.
No info.
I told you I'm going to tell you after you place him, because you're not moving him after this. This is your locked in.
Okay.
No movement.
Okay.
So that's why I'm giving you information.
Then Batista.
Yeah, that's Dave Batista. That you just put in an A tier. I'll give you that.
I feel like she was there just to be... Listen. Oh,
can you pull open a new tab so I can see her name?
I feel like she...
Yeah, I thought so.
I feel like she showed up to try and seem tough. But, like, she kind of just got pushed around.
She actually entered the Men's Royal Rumble and got an elimination.
Okay.
She is tough.
That's a lot of man. That's a lot of man. He's going in B for big!
That's Big Daddy Viscera.
I'm going in B for big!
That is also Viscera, the love machine.
The love machine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
He's giving off C tier.
As Big Show. It's Paul White. We love him.
I don't like this guy in his tighty whities.
You don't like...
Who is that?
That's Billy Kidman.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Billy Kidman was great. Yes. Yes, Miko.
I don't know. He's giving off, like, I don't know. I want to put him there, but I don't know. We're going to put him in D.
Oh, sorry. Just playing with the cat. Nico came over. So that's Mr. Ass.
Okay. This man radiates energy.
That's Bobby Lashley. Is
that R-Truth?
No, that is not R-Truth.
How are the lists going? The lists are going,
Oh, they're going.
They're going interesting. I don't like his face.
You like his commentary?
Oh no!
That's Booker T!
No! Is that who I think it is?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
What's his name that we don't like?
Place him and I'll tell you who it is. That's Brock.
Yeah, okay.
Lesnar.
Putting him there. Well, this woman's a champion. You know what? Sure.
I think that's Lita.
I don't know who Lita is. I don't like his hair.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Pull open your men's list one more time real quick for me, Ember.
Where's the men's list? We don't have a bonk redeem. We have a hair pull. I got into wrestling, like, last year?
Like, October-ish last year? September,
No, that's the
October-ish?
women's list. Hold on. I gotta open with Firebox.
Okay. So...
Yeah, so my thoughts on wrestling is very, yeah.
Will you pop me back over with Lucid Restaurant?
Also, have you started your debut yet? When does that start?
Oh, is the debut today?
Yes, it is. Go follow them. They are debuting today. They are part of the V Waifus. It is wonderful. It is everything. But no, when do you debut today? Since Divas? Oh wow.
Oh yeah. That's
a while then.
Yeah. Okay, will you pop back over?
Yeah.
So Carlito gets a demotion in ranking between now and then. That was Carlito. Ember, why?
I don't like his hair.
Charlie Haas, really?
I don't know. I don't like the way he's standing.
Charlie Haas has a very interesting story that we'll go over at a later date.
This man showed up.
Javito!
I was gonna look like, yeah, baby.
That's Eddie's nephew.
Okay.
That's one of the royalty. That's one of the royal families of wrestling. That ain't no jobber. If it was his alternate persona, Kerwin White, whose catchphrase, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
Oh, God. Okay, I like the way this dude's standing.
Chris Jericho? Mm-hmm. Chris Jericho can... I think Jericho's an S tier, but that's just me. I know, Lahonk. I know.
He's going here.
Chris Masters goes in B tier?
He's going here because he looks like he's got a big old shit he's holding in.
Chris Masters is a jobber.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, this guy's a champion.
Christian in A tier, I could see. I could see Christian in A tier.
2 Hall of Famers and jobber.
Yes, you put 2 Hall of Famers and jobber.
I like.
You like what? You like what?
I like the way this guy's smiling. He goes to A tier. Got the cameras. Got the cameras.
Is that Elijah Burke you just put in A tier? Give me your name on that guy, please and thank you. That is Elijah Burke. Okay.
Anyways, this guy, he looks like he shows up to get pinned. You know, actually worse. Nobody likes him.
No, No, because you were about to say something nice about him until you saw the Pepsi tattoo.
I saw the Pepsi tattoo and it hit me like a fucking truck. Just
what? Say your nice thing about the chick magnet.
I like to smile.
Okay.
Damn it, chick magnet's working. Well, this guy's got a title. Oh no! I mean.
No, put him back.
Oh no! I know who that is now.
Who is it? Who is it?
I still.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he's A tier. Oh no! Oh no! Help! This man looks like he's about to be pinned.
Really? Another Hall of Famer in Java. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna do me a favor. You're gonna switch him and Chavo so he can at least stand next to his wife. One of the most decorated champions in WWE history, you put in Jobber.
Anyways, I like the way this guy's smiling and waving.
Eugene.
I like the way he's waving.
As you don't know what you just did. Eugene is one of the most beloved characters that was beloved for the stupidest.
Why?
He was a parody of people with special needs.
No!
Look at me. But he played it so well. The fan base loved him. He was supposed to be a joke character making fun of people with special needs.
Oh no!
And he brought so much awareness to people with special needs.
This is not getting posted on Twitter.
That's why they work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation now. Because of that character. You did wonderfully putting him in S tier.
Okay, we're still not posting this tier list on Twitter. If y'all want to see it, you gotta go back and rewatch the VOD.
Why?
Because I'm ashamed.
No, we're putting it on Twitter.
No, we're not. Okay.
The man who trained all of the wrestlers that you love to this day goes in Jobber?
I don't like the way he's standing.
You realize he's holding a shillelagh in his hand, right?
Is he?
Yes, his name is Fit Finlay. He was very Irish. And he loved
Is he
to
more
fight.
Irish than that guy?
Than what guy?
That guy. The fucking leprechaun. She's a champion.
Gail Kim belongs in any tier, I'll give you that one. That's still a little high for Goldberg.
Yeah, but he looks intimidating.
Yeah, but Goldberg
Not as intimidating as big booby Bobby over here.
By the way, do you know what Viscera's finishing maneuver was?
I hope it's absolutely wham slamming somebody with his Yetis.
He kind of walked across the ring briskly because he couldn't run. So they would be lying on the mat. He'd walk over and he'd just go boom and lay on top of them.
Oh, well, this is two beautiful people.
You're not going to put Booker T back down with the X-Pac heat? Because that's Booker T and Goldust. That's the Golden Book, as their tag team name was known.
I don't like his attitude.
Thank you. I love you for that.
Why?
Why? That man, Bob Holly, used to take liberties with new talent. Not in an inappropriate way, but he wouldn't pull his punches. He was cutting people open with his fist because he thought it was funny because they needed to learn the hard way. He was a locker room bully, and he was a pile of shit.
I don't like how he's too different. He's like got such a spray tan.
I think Heinrich belongs 2 tiers down because he violated Michael Cole. It's implied he violated Michael Cole.
Okay.
He also used to read a lot of poetry that he would write himself. Wonderful.
No. Oh no. You know what? Fucking.
No. Where did you want him to put him?
I was gonna put him at the top, but I like the fact that he's in between these two.
Oh, Hornswoggle.
My heart. Yeah, well.
Hornswoggle. We love Hornswoggle. Yeah.
He stays at the bottom.
You know exactly who
he
that
stays
is.
at the bottom. I'm trying to where's my knee there.
You know exactly who that is.
He stays
and
at the
we
bottom.
know why
We
he
don't like
belongs
him.
there. All right, Ember.
See, I either want to go one way or the other. There's no in between for this man.
Yeah, Shark, you're not
You know
wrong.
what? You know what? Hold on. No. It's okay.
We had to teach her how to make Rose.
Oh shit! I changed the color again. God damn it! What was Chopper?
I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Hurricane. You put Hurricane behind.
Wait, did I?
Yeah. You're not wrong. However, that is also the only man to beat The Rock in a promo. He out-talked The Rock.
He's a champion.
We love Jackie. So. Jamie Noble? Jobber. However, you saw him recently.
Women.
You put her there because she looks like Jade Cargill.
I like how he looks like he's in pain.
Probably because he is.
He looks like such a douche.
I wanted to say it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Anyways, it's
Chat for you guys. Ember just pulled open a tab with the image, so it said the name. So she found out it was John Cena. Okay. Johnny Mundo.
He got a title.
Anybody
with a title's going up here.
By the way, that's a tag title. But you know what? I could see. No, put him back up there.
I'm sorry. Tags.
The Shaman of Sexy belongs up there. The Prince of Parkour is definitely A tier. Kane? Really?
I don't know. I don't like he looks so evil.
Yeah, that's the devil's favorite demon.
This dude looks like Jason Momoa if he bleached his hair. So we're putting him in B for bleach.
That's way too high for Kevin Nash.
Is that the Pope?
It's not the Pope.
The Pope goes in S.
I can't remember what that character's name is. Oh, yes, that's Kevin Thorne, but that guy had a special name.
That's a really big dude, isn't it? We're gonna put him in B for big.
Okay, we'll put Kali in big.
He's kind of average.
Kurt Angle is anything but average. He won 2 gold medals with a broken frickin' neck.
He's kind of average. Same with this dude.
Lance Storm is kind of boring, but very good as a technical wrestler.
C for serving straight cunt.
Lita helped.
That's a supersized SOB.
I don't know, LaHonk. I don't know. Hang on. I'll find out for you. By the way, that was Mark Henry. Remember I showed you him pulling buses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him.
I know.
The Hall of Pain. Is that this tier list or... Probably best not to mention that then, yeah.
Okay.
This dude.
Matt, wow. So you're going to put Matt Hardy as a jobber, but his tag team partner and real life brother, Jeff Hardy, gets an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to put her in D for double Ds.
You're not wrong. That one is not wrong.
No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to everybody. Listen, in some cases I do know them, okay?
Yes, you know. I said you're going to know some of these.
We'll put them up at the top. I'll do one thing right.
We love McFoley.
She's got a championship.
Mickey James, I will say, belongs in
She's
A.
got a championship. This guy, I don't like his hair. So we're putting him in D for don't like his hair.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, just the fact that you took one of the greatest talkers in all of wrestling and put him at the lowest regular tier you could.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should he go lower? I'll put him in X-Pac.
I think that's Davari? Muhammad Hassan. After the 9/11 panic, they made him a villain. Yeah. Yeah, based off of his nationality alone.
Oh.
Yep. And just for that character, yeah, he belongs in D.
Oh, wait, he's got a title, but he also looks like... I don't like the way he's dressed.
MVP, kind of a jobber, but helped train a lot of good superstars.
This guy also is giving jobber.
Is that? I don't...
He looks like he showed up to the ring in his
Paul
underwear.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul London kind of is a jobber.
No, this guy is getting an S for sparkly. Oh no, did I just make a very bad move?
Good. Look who that is.
Okay. It could be worse. I was worried it was going to be someone else. There's like one person that I don't know if he's on here, but I'm worried if he is.
Yes, that is Punt Kick Randy Orton. No.
Oh, wait, sorry, yep.
Don't you cheat.
My brain was autopiloting. You get a title.
Okay, Triple H belongs in A tier, I guess, not S tier. Yes, Ember.
I'm gonna put him where he belongs.
Oh.
Oh my god!
That's what you get.
Oh my lord! Higher? No.
Lahonk, I agree with you. He belongs in S tier. He is the GOAT. We had an argument over this.
This dude's kind of like average.
Rhino is anything but average, but okay.
This dude is meh.
That's Charlotte's dad.
Okay. This man is beautiful.
That's Jimmy and Jay and Solo's dad.
I love the way he looks like he's just about to...
Do you know what his finisher was?
Ass.
In the butt, right in the face hole.
This man's got a title.
That man has 2 titles.
2 titles. Duh, that makes him extra special.
Nope, you put him back.
No, I'm sorry.
No. RVD is only an A tier.
Because of the fact that he's pointing up at who's spinning him.
The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal maniac. The man who has had barbed wire C4 death matches with Mick Foley. You put in jobber? That man's body is 80% scar tissue for the sacrifices he made for this sport, and you're gonna call him a jobber?
Yep. Anyways, this dude, I like his math.
I was gonna say, that's Braun Breaker's uncle. Is that Sean O'Hare? Okay. You know, he was supposed to take Batista's spot in a faction. Like, he was the original thought.
This dude just looks like a fuckboy.
That's Vince's son.
Okay.
And believes he's God's gift to wrestling because of that.
This dude just kind of looks average. You asked me to rate off of 5s, and now you're getting mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just in shock that you could take the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the man who, right now, books all of NXT. Yes, that is Shawn Michaels at C.
C for Shawn. Anyways, this dude looks okay.
Shelton Benjamin, kind of, I'd put him at B, personally, but that's just me.
I was originally thinking that. This guy also...
That man punted a baby. and caused someone to technically have a miscarriage in storyline, but not actually, so don't worry. Did you just put Spike Dudley at A?
He's got a title.
Yeah, you know what? Spike Dudley at A I will take.
We're gonna put her at A for A-Cup.
Stacy Keibler belongs lower, honestly.
Wowza.
Stephanie McMahon.
I'm putting her at D for double Ds.
Stephanie McMahon.
I like the way this dude's standing.
Stone Cold belongs a little higher in my opinion, but okay. The Japanese buzzsaw.
I like how he's giving a peace sign.
He's holding up 3 fingers!
Oh, is he?
His thumb and 2 fingers!
The thumb isn't actually a finger.
Just place that guy.
Anyways, this guy's going in C.
Is that Andrew Martin? Is that Test? It is. Poor guy. Sad face. The only tag team to own gold in WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, and New Japan. They are in 3 different Hall of Fames. I'm about to bust out my... The Miz? The Miz gets X-Pac heat? Actually, that era Miz did get X-Pac heat, so... Dwayne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tori's kind of a...
She has a title.
Do you know who that is?
No.
That's Trish.
No.
You watched her at Elimination Chamber.
I'm putting this man in S tier because he looks like he could beat the fuck out of me if I don't.
Do you know who that is?
No. That's very scary, man. He gets an S for scary.
That is the uncle to the Usos and Jacob Fatu.
This man has a title.
That man is the Undertaker.
This woman has a title. Anyways, this guy's going. He's going in C. I like how concerned this man looks. You get B tier for very confused.
He could get B tier for British because that's William Regal. He's from Blackpool.
He looks like a kid.
Please give me a name on that because if that's who it... Yeah. Yeah. A man who was a multi-time champion.
Yeah.
Okay, your jobber there, by the way. Your second to last jobber, Zach Gowen.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to understand something.
Mm-hmm.
That man has 1 leg and still got a professional wrestling career. Because it's all he ever wanted.
But there it is.
There indeed is something.
Okay, and then I need to copy the name of this.
My head hurts. I like the caveat there.
What?
I like the caveat there. No, but so the last guy you put in S tier, that is the uncle to the Usos and Roman and all them. And his wrestling style very much mirrors Jacob Fatu's.
Okay.
And his finisher is the same one that Solo uses now, that thumb to the neck.
But did I do good?
You did something. You did something, Ember. I don't know what you did.
I made a list.
You did indeed make a list, yes.
I made 4. Tony would be proud. Thank you.
Tony the Tiger or Tony Khan?
All right. Well, I believe that was all for today. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone for suffering through my my lovely tier list.
Not till the end did we have a problem with your tier lists.
No, you had a problem as early on as the male roster one.
I had one problem based off of actual factual evidence.
Edge and Jobber. Yes.
Shawn Michaels in C tier.
Yeah. What of it?
That man kicked Stan.
He deserves better. Well, too bad. He doesn't get better.
You know what I think we're gonna do?
Hmm.
I think we're gonna revisit this one specifically next year for EmberMania and see if you want to make any changes.
Nah.
Because I'm going to introduce you to older wrestling throughout. Because I know it's not your favorite thing because you don't know, like you're not seeing it new. But
you know, listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, he does not.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
He does.
No, he doesn't. He's better than Rey Mysterio.
He's a B+ player.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Anyways, we're going to rate out now because fuck you.
And you know what?
What?
And you know what?
What?
Drew was in a 3-man band where he played air guitar. And you know what? You know what? On Saturday, Damian Priest is going to send him straight to the south of heaven.
Anyways, fuck you. We're ending stream.
Oh, we're going to go see Silk?
Yes, we're going to go see Silk. All right, gamers. There's your raid messages. If you want to judge, we do have them up on Twitter. I will also be posting them in the Discord, so if you want to judge me then... I almost typed in South of Heaven. I will be live later tonight at like 1 a.m. We'll be doing normal ASMR. Until then, I will see you all later. Take care and enjoy Mr. Shilk.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye.